Hey Shiners,
I'm Matthew.
and I'm Jenna. Welcome to today's broadcast.
Today is Thursday, January 20th.
I hope your week is going fantastic so far.
My thoughts exactly. Now let's head over to David and Kira with birthdays, weather, and lunch.
Hey Shiners, welcome to David and Kira's segment about lunch, birthdays, and weather.
Today will be about Thursday and Friday, the 20th and the 21st.
Let's talk about birthdays. Happy birthday to Ella McClary and Haley Cullen. Whose birthday is it tomorrow, Kira?
Happy birthday Friday to Landon Weber and Tanya Grayer on Sunday.
Happy birthday, everyone. I hope you all have great birthdays.
Now for the lunch. We're having chili, peanut butter sandwich, french fries, applesauce, and milk. What are we having for tomorrow, David?
Sounds really good. But tomorrow we're going to have pizza, corn, juice, and milk. What's the weather going to be like tomorrow, Kira?
I'm glad you asked, David. Tomorrow should be cloudy with a high of 35 and a low of 18. It will be cloudy in the morning and partly cloudy in the afternoon. What's tomorrow going to be like?
Tomorrow is going to be sunny with the highest temperature being 40 degrees and the lowest being 21. This has been David and Kira with the lunch, birthdays, and weather. Now back to our news anchors. Sayonara, Shiners.
Man, I'm pumped for that chili.
Same. And happy birthday, everyone. Let's head over to Brianna and Connor with World News.
Hello Shiners, welcome back to the World News. Today we will be updating our previous story on President Trump's impeachment. We left our story off right before the trial went to Senate. A lot has happened since then. We've all probably heard that President Trump was impeached by the House earlier this year. That makes him officially impeached, but not kicked out of the office. After the House voted, the trial moved to the Senate. Trump would have needed 67 out of the 100 senators to vote him guilty for him to be removed from office. He got 48 yes and 52 no's on Article 1, Abuse of Power, and 47 yes and 53 no's on Article 2, Obstruction of Congress. This means that President Trump was not removed from office. Since the impeachment, Trump has been celebrating the end of the impeachment hoax, as he calls it. But the issues revolving around the impeachment are far from over. The impeachment will likely follow Mr. Trump around until November, when America gets to cast its final vote on Trump and decide whether or not they want him in office. Studies show that about half of all Americans want him completely removed from the office. We will just have to wait and see what happens in November. Now it's time to talk about the results from Democratic primary elections. Since our last update on the primaries, the results have come in from the New Hampshire primary on February 11th. The Democrats currently have 64 delegates, and the Republicans have 62. This means the Democrats are in the lead. Pete Buttigieg is winning from the Democrats with 22 delegates, but Bernie Sanders is close behind him with 21. Donald Trump is winning by a landslide for the Republicans with 61 delegates. The next primary election will be held on March 3rd in Alabama, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Maine, Massachusetts, Minnesota, North Carolina, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, and Vermont. As of Monday, February 17th, 7 states have canceled their primaries: Alaska, Arizona, Hawaii, Kansas, Nevada, South Carolina, and Virginia. Those states are all Republican states and canceled their primaries because they think that there will be no point in having them, since most of the state would vote for Donald Trump anyway. This means that states back up Trump all the way. That's all we have for today. We will be sure to update you when we have more information. It's time to head back to the studio with Megan and Matthew. See you on Tuesday, Shiners.
Anywho, let's go over to Kinsey and Annie with the upcoming trends.
Hi Shiners,
It's Kinsey,
and Annie.
and we're here to tell you about the top trending shoe brands.
Since it's 2020, there are now many different shoe brands out there, like Vans. They came out in 1966 by the Van Doren brothers, Paul and James. Now they're back in style.
Then there's Nike. The first company was founded in 1964, then became the Nike Inc. in 1971, although they have always been popular.
Well, that's all for today.
Bye, Shiners.